Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Jack and Emma podcast. We're so happy you're here with us today. Whether you're listening at home, on your way to work, during a walk, or while relaxing with a cup of coffee, thank you for choosing to practice English with us. Today, we're going to talk about something that everyone experiences at some point in life. Our topic is how to stay positive during hard times. Life is full of happy moments, but it also brings challenges. Sometimes we feel stressed, disappointed, or worried about the future. Today, we'll have a simple conversation about how to stay hopeful, keep moving forward, and find light even during difficult days. Hi, everyone. I'm really glad we're talking about this today because hard times are a normal part of life. Every person faces challenges. It doesn't matter where you live, how old you are, or what you do. Everyone has days when things don't go as planned. The important thing isn't avoiding problems. The important thing is learning how to face them with courage, patience, and hope.
Hi, everyone. I'm really glad we're talking about this today because hard times are a normal part of life. Every person faces challenges. It doesn't matter where you live, how old you are, or what you do. Everyone has days when things don't go as planned. The important thing isn't avoiding problems. The important thing is learning how to face them with courage, patience, and hope.
That's such a comforting thought, Jack. Sometimes when people are having a difficult time, they think they're the only ones struggling. They look around and see other people smiling or sharing happy moments on social media, and they begin to believe everyone else has a perfect life. But the truth is, everyone has challenges. We just don't always see them.
Exactly. Social media often shows only the happiest moments. People share vacations, celebrations, and achievements, but they don't usually share the quiet moments when they feel tired, worried, or uncertain. That's why it's important not to compare your life to someone else's highlights. Your journey is unique, and it's okay if your path looks different.
I completely agree. One thing that has helped me during difficult times is remembering that hard moments don't last forever. When we're going through something challenging, it can feel like it will never end. But life is always changing. Just as rainy days eventually become sunny again, difficult seasons also come to an end.
That's a beautiful way to describe it. Think about the seasons of the year. Winter doesn't last forever. After winter comes spring. Trees begin to grow new leaves, flowers bloom, and the weather becomes warmer. Life is often like that. Even after difficult times, new opportunities and happier days can arrive.
Sometimes people ask, how can I stay positive when everything feels difficult? I think the first step is accepting that it's okay not to feel happy all the time. Being positive doesn't mean pretending that everything is perfect. It means believing that things can get better, even when life is hard.
I couldn't agree more. Positivity isn't about ignoring problems. It's about choosing hope instead of giving up. You can recognize that something is difficult while still believing in yourself. Those two ideas can exist together.
Another thing that helps is focusing on what we can control. There are many things in life that we cannot change. We can't control the weather, the past, or other people's decisions, but we can control how we respond. We can choose our attitude, our actions, and the small steps we take each day.
Exactly. Imagine you're caught in a rainstorm. You can't stop the rain, but you can open an umbrella. In life, we can't always stop difficult situations, but we can decide how we respond to them. Sometimes the smallest positive action can make a big difference.
Speaking of small actions, I think daily habits become even more important during hard times. When life feels confusing, simple routines can give us comfort and stability. Something as simple as making your bed, taking a walk, reading a few pages of a book, or practicing English for 10 minutes can remind you that you're still moving forward.
That's a great point. Many people think they need to solve every problem immediately, but that's usually impossible. Instead, focus on today. Ask yourself, what is one good thing I can do today? Maybe you drink enough water, call a friend, go outside for fresh air, or learn 5 new English words. Small victories build confidence.
I love that idea because it takes away so much pressure. Sometimes we become overwhelmed because we think about everything that could go wrong. But when we focus only on today, life becomes much more manageable.
Another important habit is speaking kindly to yourself. Many people are their own worst critics. They make one mistake and immediately think, I'm not good enough, or I'll never succeed. But imagine saying those words to a close friend. You probably wouldn't, so why say them to yourself?
That's such an important reminder. The way we talk to ourselves affects the way we feel. Instead of saying, I can't do this, try saying, I'm still learning. Instead of saying, I always fail, try saying, I'm improving step by step. These small changes in language can create a more positive mindset.
And that's true for learning English, too. Many learners become discouraged after making mistakes. But mistakes are not signs of failure. They're signs that you're trying. Every fluent English speaker has made thousands of mistakes while learning. What made the difference was that they kept going.
Exactly. Think about a child learning to walk. The child falls many times, but no one says you failed. Everyone smiles and encourages the child to stand up and try again. We should treat ourselves with the same kindness when learning new skills. Another thing that helps during hard times is gratitude. When life becomes difficult, it's easy to focus only on what's missing. But if we take a few moments every day to notice the good things we still have, our perspective begins to change. Gratitude doesn't mean ignoring problems. It simply means recognizing that even during difficult times, there are still things to appreciate. Maybe it's your family, your health, a beautiful sunrise, a kind friend, or even this moment where you're learning English. Small blessings matter. I like keeping a gratitude journal. Every evening, I write down 3 things that made me smile during the day. Some days they're big things, and some days they're very simple, like enjoying a good cup of coffee or hearing birds singing outside. This habit reminds me that every day contains something good. That's a wonderful habit. Another important part of staying positive is taking care of your body. When we're stressed, we sometimes forget to sleep well, eat healthy food, or exercise. But our physical health and our mental health are closely connected. Even a short walk outside can improve your mood. Absolutely. Fresh air, sunlight, and movement can help us feel calmer and more energetic. You don't have to do intense exercise. A simple walk while listening to an English podcast can improve both your health and your language skills at the same time. That's one of my favorite ways to practice English. Walking while listening helps me relax, and I often remember new vocabulary more easily. Learning doesn't always have to happen at a desk. Another important thing is asking for help when you need it. Sometimes people believe they have to solve every problem alone. But talking to someone you trust, a family member, a friend, or a teacher, can make a huge difference. Sharing your feelings often makes them feel lighter. That's true. Human connection is powerful. Sometimes we don't need someone to solve our problems. We simply need someone to listen. Knowing that we're not alone gives us strength to keep going. Before we finish today's first part, I want everyone listening to remember one simple sentence. This difficult moment is not my whole story. Hard times are chapters, not the entire book. Your future still has many pages waiting to be written. I love that message, Jack. And to everyone listening, remember this too. Every sunrise is a new beginning. No matter what happened yesterday, today gives you another chance to learn, to grow, and to move one step closer to your goals. Keep believing in yourself, keep practicing your English, and keep moving forward one small step at a time. In the next part of our conversation, we'll share more practical ways to stay hopeful, build resilience, and find joy even during life's biggest challenges. We'll see you there.